As soon as I loaded in, I got freaking hit. Alright, there we go. Let's see, our alert should be nice and updated. Looking good. Hello, Anja. Hope you're doing well. Hello, David Dillman. Howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing pretty good. Yes, we are in fact live. This is really happening, everyone. What's up, cool dude? David Dillman. Stank Williams, hello. Is the music too loud? It kind of sounds loud, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, it's been a hot minute since I played. So I gotta try to remember some of the buttons. Okay, I just hit the save point here. Okay, we've got our different spells, of course. Yeah, magic missile. R1 is block, yep. Yeah, this is just like Dark Souls. This is like Dark Souls if it was hard. Is the audio balanced okay? Hey, at least the more recent FromSoft games have fast travel. Audio's good, thank you, cool dude. Appreciate that. Mr. Motorcycle, hello, hello. Oh man, I can break the barrels but not the boxes. There we go. I think I need to get my Burning Hands back out. Burning Hands was really, really gnarly, if I remember correctly. Oh, wait. I can search the weapon rack. I considered playing more Fallout 2 tonight, but I kind of want a little bit of a break from having to think too much. This game's a lot simpler. And it's a much shorter game too. If my math is correct, I think I've only got like 6 or 7 more hours left of this game. And then I can move on to Dark Alliance 2, which I've never played at all ever. And I've often heard that it is considered to be the better game. But I'll probably continue to hit explosive barrels in that game too. More than likely.
I found something.
A signal tower torch. Okay, that's good. Ooh, a glowing scimitar. Hey, what's up, Beansprout? How's it going? It only does 6 to 8 damage, but it's all shiny and everything. I feel misled. The gloves are 2, these are 5, so that'd be a download. Hey, what's up, Gilbert? This game is very good, I agree. Whoa, +3 scale boots, those have 8. Dang, okay, those are better. Look at that. Hey, cool dude, this is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Originally released on the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. It has since been remastered, so you can get it for a Switch, you know, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, whatever. But I'm playing my original PS2 copy on real hardware, which means I have things like a memory card and a disc. Remember when video games used to come on discs? Is anyone in chat old enough to remember game cartridges? Or are you all a bunch of babies in here? Back in the olden days of the late 1900s. The late 20th century. Yeah, I have a Series X with a disc tray as well.
You're a legend, Gilbert de Marispina.
Yo, Gilbert, thank you for the follow. Yeah, George, this game's really good. I never played it all the way through as a kid. I think I just goofed around in Act 1 over and over and kept making new characters. So I never even got this far, but I really love these kinds of games. Yeah, once I finish this one, I'll be moving on to the second one. I've got it already. I've also got Champions of Norath 1 and 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, 2, and 3, Justice League Heroes, X-Men Legends 1 and 2. I've got all the good action RPGs.
Thanks for following. You're a legend, George Tuma.
Yeah, this game was relatively popular, but I think it kind of got overshadowed because around the time this game came out is when, you know, the industry had really shifted to first-person shooters. The, you know, classic RPG and even the action RPG was not as popular in the early 2000s. At least, especially not on consoles. Like, you had Diablo on PC that was getting a lot of popularity, but these games were console exclusive. Yeah, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games are awesome, Sidnor. I liked 3. I thought it was pretty good. It's just, it's weird that it was a Switch exclusive. It's a good game. In fact, the third one on Switch is the only one I've actually beaten. Okay, I guess we'll save. I don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. We'll start doing our alternating saves again here. Chris, Catron, hello. Thank you guys for scrolling on by. Hope everyone's doing well. What's the map button again? I can't remember how to get the map to be full screen. Chronicles of Narnia on GameCube. I miss old licensed games. Especially movie-based ones. Even the ones that were bad were actually good. Michael, my top 3 RPGs for PS1. That's an interesting question. Legend of Dragoon would probably be number 1. Then, it's gonna sound weird because I haven't actually finished it all the way through, but Lunar Silver Star Story. I really loved that game. I just never played all of it as a kid. I just played bits and pieces, kind of. And let's see, PS1 only. Is it cheating to say Chrono Trigger? Because I really like the PS1 version of Chrono Trigger that has the animated cutscenes and stuff. That's the version of the game I played. I never played it on Super Nintendo. I've never played Final Fantasy IX, but I have a strong feeling that would be one of my favorite games in the series whenever I finally play it. Whoops. It's cheating because you said so? Okay. Well, in that case, if I can't say Chrono Trigger on PS1... I'm trying to remember what other... I liked Legend of Legaia a lot. I guess Final Fantasy VII, that's really not even in my top 5 Final Fantasy games, personally. Which I know is like a blasphemous thing to say. I like the remake trilogy a lot so far. What is GameCube? Okay. Alright, that's going too far. That's going too far with the trolling. Now you're just trying to hurt me. That's like a personal attack. Were you indoor skydive in a cube? I'm playing as Adriana. Is that her name? Yeah, the sorceress, the elf sorceress. GameCube was the same era as PS2 and Xbox and Dreamcast, Anja. So, like, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were both on GameCube. This game was on GameCube. It was the one after the N64, but before the Wii. Oh, now you're just trying to be offensive. Yeah, Magic Missile. Are you sure you maxed Magic Missile? You might be misremembering because you can't actually level up Magic Missile. It's you just start the game with it. This is what I've been going with so far. Battle tanks. No, yeah, I understand. No, thank you. That's what I figured. What platform was Battle Tanks on? That sounds like a very generic name for a game. Was that like an Atari game? N64 Battle Tanks? I don't know that one. Was it kind of like Battlezone, like a tank combat style game? Ooh, Mario Sunshine's great. I love that game, cool dude. I remember getting that. I got a GameCube with Mario Sunshine and the Spider-Man movie game, the first one, where you couldn't land on the ground and you had to swing into the sky. Your webs didn't attach to anything. I played that game so much. Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, no. I was never too big into indie. I've seen all the movies now, but as a kid, it just wasn't my thing, really. I don't think I played any of those. Hey, Zero, this is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I'm playing it on PS2, but it's on pretty much everything now. Stay back.
Stay back. My clangidins to an axis. I've still enough strength to cut you.
That's pretty cool, Beansprout.
Thanks for following.
That game's really
You're
not
a legend.
very
Zero.
valuable or rare these days. You can probably find it loose for like 20 bucks. If you have the box in good condition, that's a different story.
You've come too late for that. I'm nearly done. Thrice damned ogres. Too many.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
And me banned.
Hey, Lewis, I have not played it on stream yet. I do have it. I've got Two Towers, Return of the King, Third Age, The Hobbit, The Fellowship. I've got like a lot of Lord of the Rings games, but I haven't played them on stream. I played the Fellowship game on stream on my F book in the Purple site. I have the archived footage on my YouTube channel.
Don't have it. One of the others has it. We were attacked by a dragon atop the peak. An ice dragon. It froze the one holding the key in the
Oh,
block of
wow,
ice.
Lewis, that's
We'll need to
awesome. You
light
just
signal
saw
fire to get to his body.
the Lord of the Rings trilogy for the first time a few weeks ago. I'm jealous. Light the signal fire to get to his body. Okay.
Me band. Each one. Thank you, Street.
Okay, I think I already have all this stuff, don't I? Andrew, thank you for all the likes. Okay, well that dude... Okay, he is dead. Homie died.
Important.
I have the oil flask now for the signal fire. We still have a GameStop in my city, where I live. But it's a shadow of its former self. We had two in this city, but one closed. Now when you walk in a GameStop, it's mostly t-shirts and Funko Pops. They have, like, some games. Okay, I genuinely don't know where to go at this point. So I'm just going to kind of roam and explore to kind of fill out the map. Let's go with, I guess, this one. There's one across from where you work. Hey, Red Pill King, Ezekiel, hello. Welcome in. I'm probably going to have to recall back to town and sell soon, I think. Okay, I clearly came from this direction, so I don't think I need to go this way. Oh yeah, EB Games was pretty sick. I can't get over the fact that Jeremy Soule did the music for this game. Like, I keep thinking I'm hearing, like, Skyrim music, but then I remember it's the same composer, so it makes sense. I am unfortunately going to have to subject you guys to watching me play Elden Ring whenever the DLC comes out next month. I'll be putting pretty much all my playthroughs on pause so I can play that. Do regret to inform you, but that is going to be happening. I'm going to have to start training up because the TV series for Fallout, yeah, the lore in Elden Ring is wild. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I saw season 1. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't read the books, so I've heard a lot of people that have read the books didn't like Rings of Power. For me personally, as someone that has just seen the films and played the games, I really liked the Rings of Power season 1. So I'm pretty excited for season 2. I thought the trailer looked really good. Whoops. I really like the cast. I think it's a good cast. Especially Galadriel. I think she's really good. Okay, there's enemies that are not dead, so I haven't been this way. I think you should watch it. Oh, there you go. See, Darth gives it his seal of approval. If Darth has read it all and watched it all and played it all and he likes the show, there you go. I feel like it's mostly like whiny internet crybabies that didn't like the show. You know, they like pick something to nitpick about and then they make that their entire personality. Those are typically the kind of people that didn't like it, in my experience. Lego Lord of the Rings is very good. You are correct about that. I've got that on 360. Oh, come on. Just stand in front of my fireball for a second. Thank you. There we go. That's how you do it. Just stand still. That makes this much easier. There we go. We'll finish him off real quick. He's got a lot more health than I thought he did. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Darth, that's some of the criticism I saw. I fully agree with you for sure. I thought the cast was fantastic. I thought everyone did a great job in Rings of Power. Lewis, have you played the Shadow of Mordor games? Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. Those are pretty recent. I've played Shadow of Mordor, and I liked it a lot. I really want to play Lord of the Rings Conquest. I have it on PS3, just haven't played it. Yeah, Steel, it's a similar type of game. Gauntlet, Dark Alliance, Diablo. All pretty similar action RPGs. I would say Gauntlet Legacy is a little bit more arcadey. Like in this game, you have like proper skill trees and actual equipment, you know, that you can equip on the different slots on your character, different weapon types. You know, each character has different skill trees. There's like towns you go back to. There's more of a story. Yeah, Darth, I love Third Age. I have that on GameCube. It is a fantastic game. For those unaware, Lord of the Rings Third Age is a turn-based RPG. The combat is like basically a carbon copy of Final Fantasy X, but with the Lord of the Rings skin over the top, and it is amazing. It's so good. Gauntlet 4 on Genesis is very good. That's the one that I played the most growing up. And the original on NES. I have Dark Legacy on Dreamcast. Or no, Legends. I have Gauntlet Legends on Dreamcast. Yeah, Lewis, there's tons of Lord of the Rings games. If you actually go on my page, I just posted a video, I think it was yesterday, showing a bunch of the Lord of the Rings games I have. That's not even half of them. They have like massive RTS games called the Battle for Middle-earth. I think there's 2 of those. There's Lord of the Rings Online. It's an MMO. There's Guardians of Middle-earth. It was a MOBA. I mean, any genre you can think of, there's probably been a Lord of the Rings game. Ooh, Eternal Darkness is wonderful. Anja, Dreamcast is the same era as PS2, GameCube, and Xbox original. Well, I've already been in this cave, apparently.
Not strong enough to carry anymore.
Alright, it's time to recall. Yeah, I've heard Drist is really cool, but I'm not, I'm probably not going to unlock him just because I only plan on playing this once. Yeah, thanks, Darth. It's kind of a play on words. You know, as you can tell, my name is David Jagno, and the Juggernaut. Get it?
We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
I'm so clever. I feel like Andrea is just here to make everyone feel old tonight.
You've come to the right place.
That's the only reason she even joined this stream. She saw I wasn't playing Fallout, and so she's just here to troll everybody. This is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. It's on PS2, Xbox, GameCube, and they also remastered it for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. Okay.
Thanks for following. You're a legend, that chill guy.
Thanks, chill guy. Yeah, Broken Cranium, Viper, Luga. This game is really good. It's even fun solo, which to me is like... Oh, Dragon Age? No, it's not Dragon Age. You can tell it's not Dragon Age because I'm actually attacking and swinging my weapon. I love Dragon Age Origins, though. But that game has like real-time pause combat similar to the first few Baldur's Gate games and Pillars of Eternity. Ultima Online definitely doesn't look this good. It has a very different art style, though. It's kind of a mixture of pixel art and 3D. You know, someone mentions that almost, I think, every stream, Jumpy Wizard. Maybe there's something over here. Yeah, I saw the news about a new Gollum movie. I don't really understand why it's existing. I don't know if I intend on watching it. I was born in 1990, so I'm I'm older than most video games that have ever existed. Okay, I think I've cleared this entire zone. Hey Reaper, this is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I've never watched Demon Slayer, but I hear it's really good. No, I've never unlocked Driss because I don't really tend to play games on... I don't tend to play games multiple times or like do hard difficulties, really. I play a game once, then I move on for the most part. Alright, I guess we'll go this way. You just bought the first two of what? Ping. I'm gonna start calling Pong Ping now. Thank you for the likes, Anja. Feel free to rest your thumbs. You don't have to tap the screen so much. Oh, gotcha, Reaper. Yeah, Baldur's Gate, if you enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3, there's a high chance you'll like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Gameplay is a lot different, though. It's not fully turn-based like 3. In 1 and 2, it's called real-time with pause, is how they define it. So, you know, you tell your party members what to do, and then combat happens in real time. So you issue your commands. You can pause it and issue commands and then let it play out, or you can just let them act on their own. If that makes sense. Okay, I think I've already done this area too. Yeah, her stress relief is to get the like bar maxed out as soon as possible. Okay, I gotta find a different area to go to. I feel like I've done all of this Broken Eye Summit stuff. No, I take a break from Fallout every now and then. I like to mix in other games. If I play the same thing over and over and over on stream, I get kind of bored of it. I'm definitely not the kind of person that focuses on one game. Could never be me. I think I did this already. Yeah, that's that ice cave. Yeah, where were you, Beansprout? It's borderline unacceptable, but I'll let it pass. Yeah, I've got Champions of Norath, Roundhead. In fact, I've got them right here, because these games come up in conversation every single time I play this. There you go. I've got both of them. I plan on playing them as well, for sure. Life got in the way. Dang, that's rough. Yeah, I'm going to play the Champions games after I play other stuff first. I like playing things in order, so Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance came first. Okay, let's recall. I don't know where to go at this point. Yeah, after I play the two Dark Alliance games, I'm probably going to pause the action RPGs and go play Chrono Trigger. I think that's what I plan to do. And then I'll go back and play Champions. No, I think... Okay, that's where I came from. My main playthrough series right now is Fallout, though. I'm playing all the Fallout games in order. I'm currently I would say in the latter portions of Fallout 2 is what it seems like. I'm not like near the end, but I'm definitely in the latter half of the game. Okay, is this a new area? It doesn't look like a new area. I see dead bodies, so I don't think it's a new area. Let's see what our quest log says. In his band of dwarves to retrieve the key to the mine entrance. They hold the items necessary to light the signal fire. The heat from the fire should be enough to thaw the body of the dwarf who holds the mine key. Okay, so where is the signal fire? That's my question. We'll see if it's up here. If it's not, I'll teleport back to base again. What is that? Pick up. Oh, just a helmet. So maybe the signal fire's over this way? Maybe. Does jumping make you move faster? It seems like you move faster when you jump. I think you do. Okay, so maybe the signal fire is up here on top of this mountain. Because I've clearly been to all these areas already. Yeah, it's a bit of an ice maze right now. Am I imagining things, or do you actually move faster when you jump? It looks like you do, right? Hang on. Did I go this way? Yeah, I think I've already been in this cave. Nelly Fatfingers, hello. Thank you for joining. Maybe it's at like the top of this mountain. That would make sense, right? If you were to put a signal fire somewhere, you'd probably put it at the top of a mountain. I think that's where I would put one. So maybe it's up the summit. Oh, hey, what's up, Val? Everyone say hi, Val. That's my wife in the chat. She probably hates whenever I tell people to say hi to her, but I'm going to always do that. Yeah, I think this is the first icy area.
Says, hey, Val.
Johnny, I swear she's real, bro. I swear she's real. Johnny, didn't you know Val before I did? Yeah, I know. It feels like I'm going up to High Rothgar, especially with this music playing. Yo, what's up, Matthew? We're playing some Dark Alliance tonight. This is part 3 of my playthrough. I'm in the middle of Act 2 right now. Yeah, I don't think I've been up here. This is going up to the tippy top. You've known her since she was 9. I've known her since she was 13. You got me beat. Yeah, the Burning Eye Peak. Here we go. What? I've been here too? Apparently? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, those are evil. Hold on. I was not ready for the electricity ball to hit me. Oh, I can do you one better, King Tonio. I got champions and return to arms right here, my friend. I'll be playing those eventually too. Same developer. And it uses the same game engine. Hey, when it comes to my game collection, I will absolutely show off without any shame. Because if I don't, then no one's going to care. No one in my real life cares.
You're a legend, King Tonio.
Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Val did get me physical copies of the original Final Fantasy and Mega Man 2 on NES for Christmas, though. Her and my son picked those out. Even though she could not possibly care less. Whoa, I don't have any health potions? Okay, hold on. We need to fix that. The most expensive game that I have in my collection, I don't know. I don't really have too many super pricey ones because I don't keep anything sealed. I actually open and play all my stuff. Probably Twilight Princess on GameCube. That game's really gone way up in value. I think that one's worth like $150 or something.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, thank you for the follow, King Tonio.
Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop.
Okay, Val, I have definitely streamed
Hammers, we have more than enough weapons
Mega
for
Man,
everyone.
but that was a long time ago. Not since you got it for me. It's going pretty good,
If you
Necro.
need to part with your gold, you've come to the
Not
right
too
place,
bad.
traveler. How can I help you? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Oh, a Mega Man stream could be arranged. I've got the Mega Man collection on Switch, so it has all of them on there. And that way, I think you can rewind on that, which is a necessary feature for me. What's your favorite Mega Man game, Bean? I think mine's Mega Man X. I need to figure out the best way to handle subscriber requests in a fair way. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Who says that? That's from Skyrim, isn't it? It's a wheel spin time? Yeah, I guess I could do Discord polls, but not many people are really too into Discord. At least it seems like of the people that watch, I haven't really talked about the fact I have a Discord. I do have one. Oh, dang it, I died. Yeah, it's on my Linktree, Necro. I don't really promote it very much because I don't keep it active. Yes. Right here, Champions of Norath, Mr. K. That's right. I would love to see a remaster of that. But I think the license is probably a little tricky because Sony Online Entertainment does not exist anymore. Now it's Daybreak Games. They're now separate from Sony. So I'm wondering who actually owns the rights to the Champions IP. Like, obviously EverQuest is owned by Daybreak, but, you know, these were PlayStation exclusives, so I'm wondering who actually owns it. Oh my god. Okay, I need to recall and buy potions again. Yeah, this game's awesome. It's hard on solo. I will be honest. I'm not very good. And it's a difficult game to play solo. It's clearly designed for co-op. Especially since you can't grind.
Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop.
You broke the like meter again? Dang it.
Swords, axes, hammers. We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
It probably has built-in cheats, but I'm trying to avoid doing that kind of
If
stuff
you
if I
feel the
can.
need to part with your gold, you've come to the right place, traveler.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
How
18,
can I help you?
19, 20. There. That should be okay. 20 should be enough for now. Let's see. What? I have an amulet of protection and 2 rings of protection. Okay. Yeah, Archangel, I guess that's how you say it. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Here, I'll give you a wheel spin, Anja. Wheel spin coming right up. Oh, it's a little off-center. Hang on. Let me put it up where it's supposed to be. There we go. Let's do a wheel spin. 10 crunches. Why? Why does this wheel always land on crunches? This is... Oh my god. How many times is crunches even on here? Crunches is only on here once. That doesn't even make sense. I've got crunches, squats, push-ups, and push-ups. Push-ups is on here twice. Crunches is only on here once, and then there's like a dozen other things.
What are we waiting for?
Now I'm getting criticized. All right. I'll do 10 crunches. For anyone that's joining, I'm doing crunches because of the wheel spin. Yeah, King Tonio, thank you. Is Texas Peach not working? It should be working fine.
As a noise says God Howard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Valdiagnos is not working.
Sure does sound like it's working. Hello, Juju B.
Ron says I just had some KFC. Maybe I need crunches also. Wow.
You got to do more than crunches for KFC. KFC's gross.
What are we waiting for?
There's no situation where you should be eating KFC. If you're gonna get fried chicken, at least get Popeyes. That's what I have to say about that. It's working fine, Val. You said not working and I heard it talk. Well, let's save real quick. I think it's just a little sensitive. You have to make sure you're saying words that it can pronounce. And also, TikTok's very sensitive about filtering messages. You know what? I think burning hands is what I should use. Yeah, burning hands seems to kind of neutralize it. There we go. Okay, okay. Speak English. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Necrojigsaut says testing if pronunciation is an issue. Shrella Gudo Bodol.
Okay, well, never mind. Okay, that's funny. I think it just doesn't like you, Val. That's the simplest explanation. Maybe it's trying to protect me. Maybe it knows that you're my wife and you're just gonna antagonize me and make fun of me. So it's just trying to protect me. Oh my god, there are so many. Oh my god. This is stupid. Oh wait, fireball. Fireball does enough damage to take him out. Maybe 2 fireballs? Run away, run away, run away. This is your favorite part of stream? Because I'm arguing with my wife, is that why? No! From downtown! There we go. God, those things are annoying. Yeah, she'll join for a stream eventually. We'll probably do Kingdom Hearts when she joins. That'll be my 3rd playthrough that I'll slowly chip away at once every 2 months. David Dillman, have you considered quitting your job? I hear it's all the rage these days. Do I have Goblin Commander? I don't. I don't, I'm sorry. People can feel free to request me to show physical copies of games. That's an extremely fun pastime for me. My collection isn't enormous. No! I hate these things so much. This is the worst part of this game. I heard people in previous streams were talking about a swamp. I can't imagine the swamp being more annoying than this. I refuse to believe that's possible. You're a service dispatcher for leased ice machines. That is a very specific industry. Okay. What happened on my map? How do I get my map back? Oh, here we go. The signal fire thingy. Ski free? Oh, is that the game where you ski down the mountain and there's like the woolly mammoth or yeti or whatever? Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of career pivots you can do where you can learn stuff remotely. Like Google has a lot of courses where you can get certificates. I work in communications for different game companies and stuff. I'm pretty sure Ange is joking. She's a 19-year-old college student in Germany. I'm just going to put you on blast right now. I've had enough of your shenanigans. You've said all that in stream before anyway. So it's technically not too revealing. Well, that dragon woke up.
Thanks for following. You're a legend,
This
Jeremy.
looks important.
The key to the mines. I like how I just watched a dragon wake up with zero context or explanation for what any of that means. That's technically true, Val. You wait on people for a living. That's not inaccurate. I can't remember how to bring up the map. It's not either of these. You fold shirts professionally. You know what? We need more good spirited shirt folders in our society. I've been saying this for years. Because I cannot tell you the number of times I've been in a Hot Topic in the mall, and those shirts are just not folded well.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Anything to sell? No. How
Never
much?
will you see such
12
fine
healing
steel as
potions.
you will in this shop.
That's pretty accurate, Aaron.
Axes, hammers. We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
All right.
If you feel the need.
So who do I give this key to? It's clearly not the merchant guy. Hashtag remember Junktown. Oh, here we go.
Ah, I saw the signal fire alight upon the slopes, and you have brought the key. But tell me, did
Val,
any
what's
of the
that?
dwarves
What's
from
that
the
game you've been playing on your
expedition
phone?
survive?
That word game? It's like a crossword type game. Maybe you would like it, Bean. I can't remember what it's called. No, it's not Wordle. Words of Wonder. There you go.
More deaths our enemies shall answer for. You have done enough, traveler. No need for you to risk yourself for our clan any longer.
Your car got totaled 3 days ago. Are you okay? Were you in it?
Very well, then. I'll not argue with one with fire in the eyes such as you. Simply hold the key in your left hand as you approach the gate. Then push it into the stone door. It should melt.
That's
inside,
crazy.
and the door will open itself. Luck be with you.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you're okay. It must have been a pretty bad RAM if it got totaled. Okay, I've got to retake the mines. Man, how do I get my map back? What? Is there like a button on this controller that I'm missing? Oh, there we go. L1. I'm so stupid. Okay, I can't go there. My first car was a Kia Rio. Silver Kia Rio. Where are the mines at? I feel like you should know where the entrance to the mines are. Because I've been looking for the key for the entirety of Act 2. Okay, let's save real quick. Okay, it says this is too thick to navigate without a map. I can absolutely not drive a stick. I've tried. It does not cooperate with me. It is not for me.
Radioactive Goatman says, does this work?
Yeah, it sounds like it's working. There! Okay, here's the mine. That does not look like a door. They could have made that a different color or something. Is that where the phrase grind my gears comes from? I don't know very much about cars. Ah! Time to roast some rats. Oh my god. I've lost count of how many times I've hit an explosive barrel. Thankfully, knowing how to drive stick was not a requirement whenever I got my license. You know, it's very bold of you, Anja, to proclaim that your car was totaled when you were not in it, and then also proclaim that speed limits are fake. I wonder if those two things are correlated at all. Whoa, those guys look cool. Those are very fancy looking basic enemies here. Magic missile. Magic missile. Gotta love magic missile. Alright, let's take a look. That's a 2 armor helmet. Okay, trash. Since we have quite a handful of subscribers in here right now, how do you guys want me to handle doing subscriber game requests? Should I... My plan was to do like a stream where subscribers would submit their requests for games and I would play like 20 minutes of each game and just sort of go through the list that way? Or would people prefer I just sort of like take a request from each person and then just factor it into my schedule somehow? You know, the older the game, the better, because those games are very short and they're easier to play in short bursts. I'm just trying to think of the most fair way to do it. Ignite. Nope, nothing. Okay. Worth a shot. Put them in a hat and draw names. Yeah, I guess I could do a wheel spin. Where I could have, like, maybe 1 or 2 streams a month will be a subscriber request. And I just spin the wheel to see who gets to pick the game. Or yeah, or I could just have you guys vote. And then rank them based on who got the most votes and then play them in that order. That could be a good way to do it. Alright, this dude has incredible aim. Kirby's Avalanche. I don't think I ever played Kirby's Avalanche. Was that on NES or Super Nintendo? Oh, that was on Super Nintendo? I know Superstar. Dang it! Explosive barrel got me. All the way back at the beginning of the mines. Oh, it's a Tetris style game? Oh, that's disgusting to me. I'll try it for you, but speed run the first Mario game. Oh man. I have beaten the original Mario Brothers legitimately. I've done it before. Without save states or rewinds or anything. Yeah, I saw that news. Yeah, that someone finally officially broke Tetris, which is crazy. And then it took no time for that person to be ridiculed on national television and made fun of because he wasn't outside 24/7. Alright. I'm just gonna, like, not hit barrels for a while. I think that's probably a good idea, right? Just avoid hitting barrels, because they're all flammable down here, apparently. I have to decide which class I'm going to play in Dark Alliance 2, because it doesn't have any of the characters from this game. It's a new cast of 5 characters. It's got, I'm leaning towards the cleric, because she's, you know, very much like a paladin. There's a necromancer, there's a barbarian. Mario 3, but only as Tanuki. The Lost Levels is so hard. I beat the Lost Levels, but I had to use save states and rewinds and stuff. It is incredibly hard. I'm not skilled like that. I play games for the good times. Come on, there we go. I'd be down to do some platformer streams though. Most of those games are pretty short, which is nice. Especially if you're using emulators. Or if you play them on Switch with the rewind feature. Dang, that dude exploded. Oh my god. Ooh, Alice would be a fun one. I've actually never beat the first one, or the second one, but I've played them each. A decent amount. I'll have to do those with Val. She really likes those games. Got him. There we go. She plays sometimes. She's not, I wouldn't call her a gamer. She didn't grow up playing games a whole lot. She watched her brother as a kid, but didn't really play a whole lot herself. She really likes very specific games like Kingdom Hearts. She's playing the Tomb Raider trilogy right now, the newer ones from Square Enix. And she's liking those. She played the whole first one. She's in the middle of the second one right now. She was really, really heavily into Dead by Daylight for a little while. And by a little while, I mean like a couple of years. But Kingdom Hearts is by far her favorite. We're a big Disney family. She's watched me play Resident Evil and some other games. She's beaten Limbo and Inside herself. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Anja. Yeah, she's not super into games, like not like me, but she is very supportive of my hobby, particularly because it's also my career, so that definitely helps. Epic Mickey, yes, we played Epic Mickey, the original on Wii. They're doing a remaster, did you see? A full-on remake is coming out for Epic Mickey. That game is so good. Playing Silent Hill would be fun. Do you think the original Silent Hill holds up? Because I've never played any of them. I've played all the Resident Evil games except for 6. I haven't played that one. Yeah, I agree, Matthew, for sure. I definitely feel like it's very healthy and good for a couple to have different hobbies and interests and not be carbon copies of each other. But at the same time, I think it's important to encourage and support and show interest in each other's hobbies, even if it's not your thing. Yeah, I think the trick to getting someone that's not a gamer to be interested is to find something that's a good crossover point. So, for example, you know, my wife loves Disney, so Kingdom Hearts was an easy one for her as a kid. Like, she even played that back when it came out. She also loves scary stuff, so we played through The Last of Us 1 and 2, and she was obsessed with watching those. You know, we would stay up until 2 or 3 in the morning playing, and, you know, she loved those storylines because she was into The Walking Dead. So finding, like, crossover points is definitely the way to go. It Takes Two is good. My wife did not like It Takes Two because we weren't super into the story. Some of those characters were really annoying. The voice acting and the way they were portrayed would just really got on her nerves. And she's not into platforming. She does not like platforming games. She finds them very frustrating, and she's not a fan of like trial and error type stuff. A Way Out would be fun. I played the original Resident Evil back on PS1. I never played 2 or 3 when they first came out, but I played the remakes. Yeah, I mean, I'll play pretty much anything. If it comes to my own personal preferences, I'm gonna lean towards RPGs, MMOs, you know, action adventure. I play some shooters. I like platformers. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna play anything. If my choices for a hobby were to play any video game or something else, I would probably choose the game, even if it was Tetris, which I don't even really like. Yeah, the remake of 3 I saw was very different. I watched some playthroughs of the original 3, and it's a very different game. I love Resident Evil 7, especially in VR. Oh my god. I played a little bit of DayZ. I didn't really get into it too much because when it was really at its height of popularity, it was on PC only, and I've never been much of a like dedicated PC gamer. My exception to that, though, I did have a brief period where I was super into H1Z1 back whenever that first came out, and it was actually a lot like DayZ. It was a survival game originally. I played a lot of that because I had a couple friends that were really into it with me. It was super fun. But they killed off the survival version. I liked 5, Necro, but I also played it over the course of a single weekend on split screen with a friend back in high school. And, you know, we went into it at playing it as a co-op shooter. You know, it was not a Resident Evil game in the traditional sense. I enjoyed it for what it was, but it was not, I think, what a lot of people probably expected. Yeah, it's a great co-op game. I haven't played 5. 7 was amazing. Especially, I played 7 for the first time in VR on PSVR, and that was crazy. That game literally gave me nightmares. Come on. There we go. My name's in the credits for Resident Evil 4 on Quest. Oh, I've always wanted to play Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve is like an RPG, right? I never finished Village. I don't know what it was about it. I fell off after... I remember the like creepy dollhouse that was amazing, and then the like giant baby fetus thing that chases you. And I think it just got lost and got kind of annoyed. That's what happens with me a lot in those old horror games that are just like scavenger hunts. I just get really frustrated and turned around and lost. Burning Hands is so good. Yeah, I've always heard really good things about Parasite Eve. Nice. Oh, David, we do escape rooms all the time. My wife and I with some friends. We've probably done 30 or 40 escape rooms, and we've only failed 2 of them. One of them was BS. We got the last key right as the timer expired. If it was on the 360, it was probably Resident Evil 5. I don't remember if 4 ever came to 360. 4 is amazing. Funny enough, David, or Necro, not really. I love real life escape rooms, but escape room video games I find a little tedious and annoying. I don't know why. I did enjoy the Room VR. There's a Room VR game on Quest that's really good. Yeah, it's a VR escape room, Matthew. That's probably why I liked it. Maybe at some point this year I should do a Silent Hill series playthrough. Finally play those games. Especially with the remake of 2 coming out soon. Kobold? That doesn't sound familiar. Oregon Quarter is a really good VR horror game. There's another one called Chair in the Room that's very good. There's an Exorcist VR game that's amazing. There's a lot of really good VR horror games. Andrew, I feel like you're my only person that's not in the US that watches my streams. According to my analytics, where I can see like my audience analysis, it says like 99.9% US. And then there's this little tiny blip in Europe. I feel like you might literally be the only non-US person. It's the power of Todd Howard. He has a way of just bringing us together, you know? Let me go save again. Yeah, it's too bad the algorithm didn't like this game tonight. Last time I streamed it, it went very well. But that's alright. All the important people that matter are here, so that's the important thing. And honestly, this game's really nice to play and just sort of not think. Yeah, you're probably true, Matthew. Like, you just kind of turn your brain off, you know? Just dodge arrows, mash X a little bit, do a couple little circles, you know, to get out of the way, shoot some spells. It's a very simple game. It makes it a lot easier to keep up with chat. Hey, what's up, Bob? Derek, how's it going? Playing some Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance here tonight. Yeah, that's true, Bean. I learned that for sure. When the algorithm decides to start picking up stuff, you just ignore it. Don't mention it. It loves Fallout, though, that's for sure. And I'm sure that's mostly because of the TV show. But I'll ride that wave as long as I can. Yeah, Bob, it's very similar to Diablo. It's heavily inspired by Diablo, for sure. This was a spin-off of the PC Baldur's Gate games that are, like, you know, very hardcore computer RPGs. This is just... It's pretty much an action RPG, as you can see. It was on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. I'm playing the PS2 version, but it's been remastered, so you can get it on any console nowadays. It's a really fun game. It has local split screen, but you can also play solo, of course. The remaster is basically a straight port. All it does is upgrade the visuals a little bit. It doesn't even add online multiplayer, which is crazy to me. Oh yeah, Matthew, this is literally a D&D game. This isn't inspired by D&D. It's straight up D&D is where they get everything from. I fought a beholder last stream. See, Forgotten Realms right there. Yeah, the beholder was the boss at the end of Act 1. I don't remember who it was. There was someone in the stream last time when I was fighting the beholder and they said the beholder was a ripoff of Doom. And then I had someone in chat quickly pull up the date that D&D originated and the date that Doom came out, and you could, I mean, D&D has Doom beat by a good 15 plus years. I thought that was really funny. Yeah, I like 5e. That I've played 4e and 5e. I haven't played any of the earlier editions. 5e is the one that I know the most because it's the one I've played the most. I have a lot of campaign books and rule books and minis and dice, and I just have no one to really play with. That's crazy, Andrea. No, Bean, that's so sad. What level are you guys? You don't even remember? That's how long it's been? Oh, yeah, you're toast. You're so done. Pack it up. Find a new group. Yeah, I prefer playing D&D in person. I've tried it over like Roll20 and stuff, and I've even tried it in VR, and it's cool, but it's just not the same. I can't do it. I like to play physically in person. And that's why I never have a group that lasts very long. Because you get 5 or 6 people together, everyone's adults. We all live in different cities. Just meeting once a month is nearly impossible. Yeah, I've tried Tabletop Simulator. It's neat. It's fine. But for me, if I'm not going to play in person, I'm just not going to play. Hey, what's up, Nate? Rule of Rose. Should I go on a rampage of playing games that are likely to get my account banned and just see how far I can push it or no? Just start streaming Leisure Suit Larry, BMX XXX, Rule of Rose. Just do the coffee time mini game in San Andreas on repeat. Hot Coffee, that's what it was called. Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. Those games are still going. Did you know that? They're still making Leisure Suit Larry games. That is wild to me. That they have not been canceled yet. Have you seen those games where it's like a dating simulator? Where it's like full motion video, actual actresses and stuff? I forgot what they're called. Oh no. Oh dude, there are so many Leisure Suit Larry games. There's got to be at least a dozen. I feel like every console has a Leisure Suit Larry game or two. There was even a Playboy game on, I think it was on PS2, where it was kind of like The Sims, but Playboyified. Here's a fun fact. I've actually written for Playboy. the Playboy website used to have a gaming section, and I wrote a handful of articles there. I actually reviewed Until Dawn for Playboy. I also wrote an op-ed about Legend of Dragoon for Playboy once upon a time. And I interviewed the lead writer for Spec Ops: The Line for Playboy. You can't even find it anymore because they took the gaming section down. So you have to use the Wayback Machine to even find the archives of the articles because they don't exist anymore. Yeah, I reviewed multiple games for Playboy. There we go. Level up, level up. Yeah, the Jagger lore goes deep. Lightning bolt. Chain lightning. That's interesting, but I think I'm gonna wait for ball lightning. I keep hearing how good it is. What do you guys think? Should I just stick a point in health regen? Probably. Get that maxed out. And I'll just save the rest. How much is a point in Burning Hands? How much is that? 4? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Oh, like Dio, when there's lightning.
I found something.
What's... I know that's the Rainbow in the Dark, right? What's the rest of that lyric? No one brings you down. I can sing that song on Rock Band on Expert. And I can game the system. And I actually can pass it. Even though I have a horrible singing voice. Oh, I love Dio though. That's some good taste in music. You know it always brings me down, that's right. I can never remember it because I usually read the words when I'm singing Rock Band. I think that song's at Rock Band 3 or it's DLC, I can't remember. One of the two. I have Holy Diver on there also. The drums in Holy Diver are very fun. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go! Dang it. These are the most elaborate mines of all time. You just keep going and going forever. Attack of the Doppelganger Resistance. Aren't they doing a live-action Minecraft movie? Did I imagine that, or is that really happening? They are? Yeah. My son is obsessed with Minecraft. His 3 biggest obsessions. He's 6 years old. He's obsessed with Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Sonic. He knows, at 6 years old, more Five Nights at Freddy's lore than any human should reliably know about any one subject. I thought that the FNAF movie was very good. Jack Black's gonna be in the Minecraft movie? Oh, that's good news. I am such a big Jack Black fanboy. Oh my god. Did I share the story of whenever I met Jack Black for some more Jagger lore drops? Skibbity. He has sang the Skibbity song. He claims that he learned it at school, but I'm pretty sure he's seen the videos. I watched the video with the singing toilet face thing. It's creepy as hell. He likes Poppy's Playtime too. We've actually played those games together, and Bendy. We're very much into the creepypasta stuff.
Necrojigs out says, set your son up with a Greg Tech mind.
Are we back? Hello? Okay. I think we're back now. We are so back. Why does it always do this? All right. Are we real time now? Is this live? If you can hear this right now, say potato. We're so back. Potato? All right, perfect. Anyways, like I was saying, Necro, tomato. Oh, nope. Anja, kick out Bean. She's kicked out of the chat now. I'm just kidding, please don't. Yeah, this is not Fallout, in fact. It turns out that I enjoy playing more than just Fallout. It's funny you say that, because this is the first game to use the Snowblind engine, and Fallout Brother of Steel also uses the same game engine. I gotta find another lever for the elevator thingy. I guess I missed one. Oh, but Necro, I don't know if you heard what I was saying. I don't know what Greg Tech is, but my son has started using Tinker, Tynker. You can do 3D modeling in there and create your own Minecraft skin, so he started using that. And we also use Microsoft's Make Code, which is very similar to Scratch. And we've made some simple games in there. He's super into all that kind of stuff. He loves to draw, paint, you know, the 3D modeling. He does like his own sprites. He has like a sprite editing program on his tablet. He is crazy. If they ever re-release Skyrim, I will definitely buy it. I'm part of the problem. I've bought Skyrim on every platform that it has existed on. I have it on PS3. I used to have it on 360, but I got rid of my 360. I have it on PC. I have it on Switch. I've got it on PSVR. I've got it on PC VR. I have it on Series X now. I'm the reason. Yep. It's all because of me. And you know what? I would do it all over again just the same. Nothing can stop me from buying Skyrim. On Switch, it's honestly not very good. It doesn't really run very well, and it kind of looks crappy, especially if you've played it again at any point in the last 10 years. But you get an official Elder Scrolls game with a Master Sword and Hylian Shield and Green Tunic in it. So, in my opinion, that's worth the price alone. It is definitely playable, but you do, of course, have to play without any mods. Okay, I hate stuff like this. There were 3 pieces of a lever that I needed to find, apparently, inside this cave. But I only found 2. And now I have no idea where the third piece is. Oh, that sounds wild, Necro. Yeah, I tried to step on all the rats now, David. Now that I know about that. And that's honestly a good way to live your life, Bean. I've got advice and opinions for days. Specifically around video games, at least. Even if I've never played it, I probably know enough about it.
Ascendnoy says, where is your 10mm pistol?
If I had a pistol, that would make this game so much easier. I don't think they would know how to handle that. Okay, it looks like I haven't been this way.
Radioactive Goatman says, why does it work for you and not me?
Sounds like it works for you.
Was about to ask life advice before you specified for video games.
Hey, I can do life advice. Hit me. Why pay for therapists when few words do trick? If you could tell me what show that's a reference to, then we'll be best friends. Okay, I think I'm going to The Office. Oh, Necro, yes, thank you. Did you see that they're doing the spinoff now? It's about a dying newspaper company. Might be a little too close to home for Aaron. I would be really curious to know if you would like The Office, Anja. I'm curious if the humor is as timeless as I feel like it is, or if it's just it hits my particular nostalgia. Boomer humor. Oh God. You know what I realized, Anja? You are closer in age to my 6-year-old son than you are to me. Whenever that sunk in fully, I was just like, oh my God. Disgusting. Skippity toilet. What show is your avatar from? Is that from Neon Genesis? It is, okay, yeah. See, I got it. I knew it was from Evangelion, right? I used to pronounce it Evangelion, and then I realized I was wrong. Very good show. Very, very good show. Give me some anime recommendations. Animes that I've seen and loved are Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, My Hero Academia, Sailor Moon, Knights of the Zodiac, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun. I've heard Trigun's good. Jujutsu Kaisen I've heard is good. Has shoes older than you. What's the one Goblin one? It's like Goblin Killer or something like that. I've heard that one's good. I know that the opening episode is quite traumatic. I need to get caught up on My Hero though. I'm not caught up on that. Where is the third piece? Goblin Slayer, that's the name. Yeah, I don't know if I would be into that. I might just not watch it. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, I've heard about Tokyo Ghoul. I tried watching... There was this one that I tried watching. It's about this girl that can, like, turn her body into a weapon or something like that. And I didn't like it. It was, like, weird. Was it Kill the Kill, or was it something else? Kill the Kill, yeah, okay. I didn't like that one. Obviously I've seen Sword Art and Data Hack. Alright, do you have any recommendations for anime that are like very like traditional fantasy style? Like that's why I was kind of interested in Goblin Slayer, but I think I've heard enough negative opinions on it that I won't watch it. Shield Hero. Also, caveat, I cannot watch subbed. It has to be dubbed. I know that's probably disgusting to some people, but that's how I am. Hare Gu? Is that how you pronounce that, Bean? Yeah, this game's really good, Alp. I'm currently stuck, though. There is a third piece of a lever somewhere in this mine, and I have no idea where it's at.
Acid Noise says watch Hunter x Hunter. It's awesome and made by the guy who made the You Something show.
Oh, that's good to know, Andrea. Okay, that's a good rec then. Thank you. Log Horizon I've heard is good. Okay. I'll have to look into that one. I've heard Demon Slayer's good. Is that accurate? There's a lot of anime I need to watch. I need to get caught up on stuff. What I need to do is I need to like replace my meaningless doom scrolling on social media with like watching shows or something. Yeah, it says I found 2 of the 3 shaft gears. Where is it? I'm not into manga. I was never into manga or comics, really. My one exception to that is the Zelda manga. I think those are incredible. They flesh out those storylines in such incredible ways. I wish they were canon. Ocarina of Time Link in the manga is amazing. He has so much more personality. And there's some incredible little story details that they added. Okay, I'm at a complete loss for where this third gear part is. I need to rewatch Dot Hack. I haven't seen that in a long time. Also, I never played any of the Dot Hack signed games. I've heard they're good. I wish I liked the Sword Art games better. It's weird that there's not like just a straight up MMO yet. Ultimate Ninja Storm, yeah, I've played some of those. I don't really like Naruto. Sorry, is it Naruto or Naruto? Glowing book, good for? Awesome Possum? Oh, that's a save point. Sorry. Yeah, from Fortnite? Yeah, no problem. This is a very boring part. I fully agree with you, Alp. If you just stop watching right before the ending of that arc in Sword Art, I really like it. The foundation is so good. I love the way they present the game elements. I thought it was fantastic. Does anyone here read any lit RPG books? I've gotten really into those over the past couple years. It's a really fun genre of fiction. Lit RPG, L-I-T RPG. It's a genre of fiction. Yeah, it's like light novels, right? I think light novels is what started it, and then lit RPGs were kind of the offshoot of it, where it's written as almost like a transcript of the game that the protagonist is trapped inside of. I think I found where to go here. Like, for example, in a lit RPG, you would have your main character would, you know, attack enemies, and the actual text would tell you, you know, that they leveled up or they've selected different skills or what their gear is when they loot and do those different things in advance. So a lit RPG is written as if you're literally reading someone inside of an RPG.
I found something.
So, like, if you think of Ready Player One, that's like, I would say game lit is what it's considered, where it is like being trapped inside of a game type scenario, kind of an isekai or whatever. But lit RPG is much more literal, where like it actually, you know, extrapolates and adds prose to the specific game elements. I haven't seen Solo Leveling. Yeah, but a good entry point... Yeah, exactly, Beansprout. It's almost like watching someone... Like, if you were to be watching me be trapped inside of the game, but you were reading it. Essentially. So a good example, one is a series that I've really enjoyed is called Eden's Gate. If anyone has any interest, then that's a good starting point. It's a whole massive genre that's really exploded over the past like 10 years. I've kicked around a lot of ideas to write my own. I might do it eventually. Alright, I finally got the last gear piece so I can go down the elevator. Yeah, lit RPGs are interesting because it's like, if you've ever found yourself write a Roblox RPG. Did I mention the Roblox book on stream? Didn't I? Is that why people are talking about Roblox now? I did. Okay. Unfortunately. There was a Ready Player One Roblox event. My son plays Roblox sometimes. It's one of the ones that I regulate more than others because it is online. There are some parental control features on there, but you can't really control everything. Yeah, my advice is just be careful, Matt. So the best way to imagine Roblox is, if you're familiar with like Fortnite and the non-battle royale games that people have made in Fortnite, Roblox is kind of like two different things. There's, like, if you go to roblox.com on your computer, or if you download the app on your PlayStation, Xbox, you know, phone, whatever, and you log in, you can create an avatar. And then that avatar is the same avatar you use across all of the games you play. So they have, you know, brand activation games on there. You know, there's like a Barbie Roblox world. They have like Ready Player One. They've got Sonic. They've got all different kinds of worlds. It's like it's like a layer that connects all of the games together. You use your same avatar in every game you play. And you can also, anyone can make Roblox games. So you can download Roblox Studio and you can just start making Roblox games yourself. It is very similar to, like, Ready Player One is a more mature and adult-focused concept of what Roblox already is. But Roblox is very heavily marketed and geared towards children. The, you know, graphics are very rudimentary. It looks like you're playing with Legos, you know, more or less. Yeah, it is essentially a tiny microcosm of what the metaverse wants to be. You can find any kind of game for anything in Roblox if you just type in the search bar, and most of them look very, you know, childish in their visuals and their mechanics, but there are a lot of very sophisticated Roblox games as well. There's like very advanced first-person shooters that, you know, you could mistake it for Call of Duty if you didn't know better. They have, yes, that is true also, Matt. There are a lot of I don't know how else to put this, very deranged games that adults make to prey on children. I mean that both figuratively in terms of getting them to spend money.
Says a dude sold the rights to a Roblox Sims game to a company for $50 million.
As you know, figuratively, but also literally, very suggestive and inappropriate games. Yeah, Aaron and I played the Call of Duty like game, and it was pretty fun. They have a genuinely very fun Vans world, like Vans, you know, the clothing and skateboarding company. It's basically Tony Hawk. Yeah, Phantom Forces. That's it. That's it, Anja. The Vans world is basically Tony Hawk. And what makes Roblox cool is that it is cross-platform, across everything. It's totally free to play, and it's all multiplayer. Yeah, the shoes. That's right. Yeah, the shoes. Yeah. You can't talk on Xbox? Oh, they don't have the chat bar? Okay, gotcha. It's probably like that on PlayStation too. Yeah, I mostly play single-player games myself. The exception is I do like actual MMOs.
I have no room for that.
I played a ton of EverQuest growing up. I love ESO. I played a lot of RuneScape, all kinds of MMOs. I saw you mention Wizard 101, Bean. I played that one as well briefly. Didn't someone mention Perfect World International at some point in a previous stream? Nexus TK? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
How can I help you?
Alright, you can sell all the arrows. Don't want the hammer. Sell that, all this junk. It's kind of nice knowing that all my stuff is way better.
Are you looking for anything in particular? Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this.
Yeah, I've
shop.
heard of Meridian 59 and
Swords,
the original
axes,
Neverwinter Nights
We have
MMO.
more than enough weapons for everyone.
I know about those. And obviously EverQuest and Ultima.
If you feel the need to part with your gold, you've come to the right place, traveler.
Elder Scrolls Online is definitely an MMO by every definition. I wouldn't say Fallout 76 is an MMO because the server, the map doesn't really allow for that many people. I would say it's more of like a shared instance online RPG, I guess. Hey, what's up, Parrots? Yeah, I'll probably be live for at least another half hour or so. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Matt. Yeah, I think there's around something like 1,000 characters still in EverQuest that began on launch day back in 1999. Those players still play. Yeah, Bean Sprout, I've noticed that with Fallout 76, that a lot of the players of that game are extremely generous to the point of arguably ruining the game for people that just want to play normally. It's very hard to walk around in that game and not have someone just dump a ton of free stuff at your feet. And you don't want to seem mean and say no or, you know, leave it. So I totally get what you mean. Which platform do you play 76 on, Bean? I'm gonna have to start doing that on stream, like supporter gameplays. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, Necro, like Phantasy Star Online still has servers on GameCube and Dreamcast. EverQuest Online Adventures, which I just posted a video about today, still has a server that people run. Oh, you're on PC, Bean? Okay. I have Fallout 76 on, I think, every platform. Because when it came out originally, I got it on PlayStation. And then I've since played on Xbox, you know, via Game Pass. And then because of Amazon Prime, I have it on PC now. Diablo 1 would be a fun one to play at some point. I'd want to eventually do a full playthrough, though, is the problem. Oh, that was sick. Oh, you have a 3DS? I'm stuck on the 2DS XL. My mom won't give me a new one. Oh, I love the PSP and the Vita. I don't have my PSP anymore, but I still have my Vita. Oh, I know all about Lineage 2, Alp. I didn't play it super heavily, because I generally don't like games that are just about grinding. And that's exactly what Lineage was. Mostly because, like, I love MMOs, but I almost always play them solo for whatever reason. I think it's just because the game that I have interest in is typically not the game that is cool and trendy to be interested in at the time. So I struggle to find people to play with, and so I just end up playing solo. The one exception to that is whenever Guild Wars 2 first came out, I was hardcore addicted to that game. I had a whole guild full of people that I played with. We had organized the guild before the game came out. We had, you know, websites with events. You know, this was all pre-Discord. This was back in like 2011 or 12 or whatever. I think we were using Ventrilo or TeamSpeak still. And man, I would play Guild Wars 2 all day, every day for months. I was so into that game. I had to retake a class in summer because I failed one of my classes I needed for my major senior year, so I had to retake it in summer because of Guild Wars 2. Not my proudest moment. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that, Grant. I don't think you do, because this was senior year. I had moved out. I lived in my own apartment by then. I wasn't living with Hunter anymore. And Guild Wars 2 came out, and oh my god, I was obsessed with Guild Wars 2. I was so into that game. I'm really glad I got Fireball now. Even though I haven't leveled it up, it's been very useful against these guys. What kind of fast food do you guys have in Germany that we don't have in the USA, Anja? I will admit that I know very little about German culture in the modern day and what kinds of things you guys have that we don't. Parrots.
Necrojixout says I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Oh my god, I love that short Necro. Is that the one with the Final Fantasy characters where he's like, I casted at the darkness. I want to cast magic missile. Classic early days of YouTube right there. I just want to I want everyone on TikTok to appreciate the joke that Parrots just made on the purple site. He said that if it's not a good game if it doesn't affect your GPA. And I think those are very wise words. Very wise words. What's the I've graduated and I have a family equivalent of that? It's not a good game unless it affects your marriage. Is that too extreme? You can make the argument that Elden Ring had some negative impacts on my marriage. Not too severe, obviously, but I was very addicted to that game. Specifically, I was addicted to streaming it. I had a lot of fun streaming that game. I played it almost every single day, every night. I was coming to bed later and later, sleeping less and less, always tired because of Elden Ring. Oh, Five Guys, yes. I just wish Five Guys wasn't so expensive. Yep, Shadow of Erdtree. That's right, Aaron. Oh, that's a good one, Alp. Yeah, over on the purple site, they just said they've definitely heard the phrase "Wow, Widow." Yep. I think I've talked about my brother on here, where I used to watch him play EverQuest whenever I would go visit, because he's a lot older than me. So he had already moved out and he had a kid and was married by the time I was like, 10, even younger. And I would go visit over the summer. I would stay at his house for weeks, and I would watch him play EverQuest all night. And then while he was at work, I would play on my character. And he would come home and he would just get on EverQuest, and that was his life. And I vividly remember fights that him and his wife, my sister-in-law, would get into. EverQuest definitely nearly ruined his marriage. Ever crack, as they used to call it. I think he was not allowed to move on to World of Warcraft. Like, I think that was a kind of an ultimatum. So whenever a lot of his guild moved on, he got left behind. Yeah, that's awesome, David.
I'm not strong enough to carry it.
The game industry is very different nowadays. I feel like, there are so many options and so many types of games out there that kids nowadays are just generally and naturally not always drawn to the types of games that we play. Like my son, he likes Sonic. He has played some Mario with me. He likes Zelda to a degree, but he's like the prototypical modern day gamer kid where he almost exclusively is interested in sandbox experiences.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
You know, so he loves Minecraft and like the Lego racing game that came out recently. Anything that lets you build something or create something of your own.
Swords, axes, hammers. We have more than enough weapons.
That's all that he's really into. Which is cool. I mean, it's interesting to see how things have evolved. Yeah, Necro, I love Gauntlet. I have Gauntlet Legends on Dreamcast. It still looks and plays great. Yeah, Red Wizard needs food. I've cast so many fireballs. Fireball. Fireball. There we go. Fireball's nice because if you hit them just right, they cease to exist. Oh, there's a potion down there. Can I go down there? Let me save real quick. Yeah, I bet I would love Diablo 1. I played a lot of Diablo 2 growing up. I liked Diablo 3 okay. I really like Diablo 4. Nope. Okay, I'm glad I saved. Diablo 4 is so good now. After all the updates. The newest season is fantastic. That just started this week. It is so good. I created a new ranger. Or not ranger, a rogue. I haven't played rogue yet in Diablo 4, so I'm having a lot of fun. My main is a necromancer. Yeah, Diablo 3 is my least favorite. I would play Last Epoch, but it's not on consoles. I don't really like playing PC games. For the most part. The exception is if I'm streaming. You know, sometimes it's easier if it's a PC game. But I sit at this desk all day for work. The last thing I want to do is to sit here more. Especially with 2 kids and a wife after work's over. I'm not going to sequester myself in my office to play games. So if it's on a console, I generally don't play it for fun, ever. Oh yeah, a little indie game called Starfield. You know, it's because it is an indie studio, it's understandable that several months after release they finally added maps. You know, a small indie studio like that, you can't expect maps to be in there at launch. So it makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, Necro. That's how I was in college. And, like, right out of college. It was just me in my apartment. My entire apartment was a small love seat, a recliner, and a computer desk. And then a TV with my PS3 at the time. A separate stream regarding my personal life? What do you mean? Like a just chatting stream or something? You can just ask me whatever question you want while I'm playing a game. I don't feel like my collection is large enough for me to do one of those streams where I just let people comment and ask me to show a game. How many toes do I have? I think I have 10 the last time I checked. Oh, Necro, good question. African or European? I can confirm 10 toes, but I will not be showing them for free. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Bean. You caught onto the key word there. All right, another save point. You know what that means. Time to save.
Thanks for the rupees, David Dillman.
Hey, thank you for the game controller. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Where's the toes? Anja, aren't you too young to have seen Breaking Bad? I don't believe you've seen that. You probably haven't seen Game of Thrones either. Whoa, what's... They got mounts now? What is going on? Hold on. You haven't seen Game of Thrones? Oh my god. I love Game of Thrones. And House of the Dragon was incredible. I rewatched House of the Dragon like a month or two ago, and I'm in the final season of my Game of Thrones rewatch. Boomer Media. Oh my god, I'm gonna yeah, it is very there is a lot of nudity for sure. The first season is the worst in that regard. It tones down a lot as it goes on. Kind of typical HBO stuff. Watching Game of Thrones for the first time again would be incredible. Rewatching it has been really nice. Alp, I've heard The Wire's very good. I've never watched it, actually. I know I should. Maybe I should invest more in Fireball. I feel like I'm using it way more in the mines than I did earlier. I've heard Better Call Saul is good. The whole premise of it didn't really appeal to me, so I'm kind of surprised that it's as popular as it is. But I should give it a chance. I haven't even tried it. I would highly recommend House of the Dragon, though. Even if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, I think House of the Dragon's worth watching. I mean, seeing Game of Thrones first definitely enhances House of the Dragon, but it's not necessary. Oh, I need to watch Twin Peaks. I've heard that show's amazing. Yeah, Matt Smith is incredible in House of the Dragon. The whole cast. Paddy Constantine, the guy that plays Viserys, oh my god. He was phenomenal. Alright, Anja, I feel like you're just stringing random words and names together. Could you imagine doing the mines if I was a melee only character, if I was the dwarf or something. I feel like that'd be so annoying. Having the flexibility of being melee or range is so great. Oh, I know about the slap. I'm just... What does that have to do with anything we're talking about? Yeah, Parrots, I fully agree. House of the Dragon, from start to finish, is arguably one of the best seasons of television I've ever seen. Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Nice. I can't take the CW superhero shows seriously. Yeah, Parrots, that's fair. I did like Rings of Power season 1. Burning Hands is legit. Thank God this game just uses a mana bar instead of spell slots. Oh, speaking of Rick and Morty, I interviewed Justin Roiland at E3 one year. Back whenever he was still at Squanch Games. He's actually from the same city that I live in right now. He went to the same high school as my wife's brother. I've never seen Gravity Falls, but I heard that show's really good. I like Adventure Time a lot. It was a little bit after my time, but I watched it with my nephew. Quite good. Yeah, Steven Universe I've seen a little bit of. I haven't watched every episode, but that's another one that was around the time of my nephew, kind of after my time a bit. These mines are very elaborate and long. Oh yeah, I understand what you mean, Necro. I would totally watch it, don't get me wrong. I watch animated stuff all the time. For something pretty recent, Teen Titans Go is surprisingly funny. It's a very, very, very good, funny cartoon. There's a level 3? Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't... Oh, Amazing World of Gumball is funny. Yeah, the original Teen Titan cartoon is very, very good. I definitely agree with you, Anja. But Teen Titans Go is pretty funny too. It's just a very different type of show. It breaks the fourth wall a lot. It's very self-aware. I've heard of Has Been Hotel, but I haven't watched it. Oh my god, dude. I know, the graphics are amazing, Lockie. Look at the water. Like, whenever I step in the water, the puddles and stuff, and the reflections, like... This game does not look like it's over 20 years old. I don't care. Give me good-looking water, and I'll show you a game that I like. I love me some nice-looking water.
My power's too weak.
I've actually never played Subnautica. I'm not really into like survival style games. Okay, before I go any further, I should probably save. Sea of Thieves has really nice looking water. I don't think we ever played Ark, Aaron. Not me and you, at least. I played Rust a little bit when it first came out. I've played most survival games at least a little bit. I used to write about them pretty often whenever I was a journalist, kind of in that early first wave of when they first started getting popular. Those and Battle Royale games used to be two of my niches that I would kind of pitch articles in a lot. Survival game. We played Valheim. Are you thinking of Valheim, Aaron? Yeah, Valheim. Valheim's pretty cool. I just wish I would like Valheim more if there was more of like an RPG narrative to it. It's just still, it's a little bit too aimless for me still. It has more structure than a lot of survival games, but Viking vibes is just not enough to get me to invest time into a game. Enshrouded is really cool. Because that one has more of a story and like world building behind it. The final boss of what? I've only got 5 potions left. Oh, of Elden Ring? Oh my god. Yeah, the final boss in Elden Ring took me a very, very long time. I have Elden Ring on PS5, Parrots. I eventually had to call in someone that was watching the stream. They came in and helped me. I was not able to do it, even with my Mimic. I need to reinstall it and start playing again to relearn the controls and everything. Is this a Mirelurk? Is that what this is? Maybe an Umber Hulk. Oh, is Mirelurk from Fallout? Maybe that I got my creatures confused.
David Dillman is a true hero. Thank you for subscribing.
It sucks that the gift didn't show.
David Dillman is a true hero. Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, your sub expired. Well, thank you for renewing. I don't know why it didn't show the GIF. I feel cheated that it didn't show the GIF. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, you get a wheel spin though. Wheel spin time. Round and round she goes. A voice impression. Who name someone or something that you want me to do a voice impression of? Todd Howard. Arnold? Oh no, I don't do a very good Arnold. Okay. Can you give me something to say? Because I'm drawing a blank. What are... Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. I'll be back. See, clearly I don't do a very good Arnold. I'm sorry. Finally, man. The governor of California. That's Gavin Newsom now. I do not know how to impersonate his voice. My best one? I don't really have a best one. I just couldn't think of things to put on the wheel. And someone on Reddit suggested that in a 5-year-old thread. Arnold was the governor of California, but he is no longer. The governator. Yeah, I don't really do any particular impressions. I guess I do the governor of your heart. I do a decent Gollum. You know, I actually do a pretty decent Gollum. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing down here. Parrots do a Jane Boyd impression. I think that was a little too niche. I have to find the drow leader. Okay. Legolas? Yeah, he definitely did not have very many lines. What's the one with him and Gimli where it's like something about dying next to an elf, and then he says, you know, well, what about next to a friend? And then Gimli says, I could do that. A red sun rises, yeah. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I think it's a foregone conclusion at this point that I'll stream the Lord of the Rings movie games. I'll have to watch them right before I stream them so I can be fresh. Maybe I'll stream those after this instead of going directly into Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Maybe I'll do a Lord of the Rings diversion. Because each of those games is only like 6 or 8 hours. Like, they're very short. I'm pretty sure each of those I can beat in like 2 streams. At least with one character. The Third Age RPG, that one's like a solid 30, 40 plus hours. That's a full-on turn-based RPG that just so happens to feature Lord of the Rings characters.
I have no room. No room. So I'll have to come back for this. I have no room for that.
What do you guys think? After I finish this Dark Alliance game, should I queue up Dark Alliance 2 or the Two Towers game? All this talk about Lord of the Rings has me thinking maybe I should do Two Towers. Yeah, I'm thinking Two Towers. Yeah, I'm going to be stopping pretty soon, Necro. You're not going to miss very much.
If you feel the need to part with your gold, you've come to the right place, traveler.
Lord of the Rings Online is phenomenal, Parrots.
How can I help you?
I haven't played that game a lot recently, but it's a very, very good
Are you
game.
looking for anything in particular? Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop.
I need healing potions.
Swords, axes, hammers. We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can get to the end of this mine. I must be, like, right there. Surely I'm, like, right there. Only give Fallout tips in German. Oh, please. Please, no. I don't think I could get through the Fallout games without Anja helping me. She's channeling her inner Todd Howard. Google is free, but it takes a lot of time to look at a guide for a game like that, figure out where I'm at in comparison to the order of events the guide writer was writing in, and then take that information and figure out what to do with the particular moment that I'm at. With those open-ended RPGs, guides are not as helpful as you would think, unless you were using it from the very beginning to, like, literally guide you every step of the way. For a linear game, it's easy, because you know exactly where to find stuff. Dang it. Nothing in that corner. One of my only gripes about this game is I wish you could zoom the camera in more, just like optionally. Because it's a little annoying that this is the only place I get to see like a nice up close-ish look at my character. I wish I could kind of pan it down a little bit or something. Yeah, I'm honestly amazed that anyone back in the day was able to beat games like Fallout 2 without a guide. I do not envy the people that reviewed those games. It is so frustrating to be stuck in a game you're reviewing. Especially when you're on a deadline and you're crunched for time and you have to beat the game and you don't know what to do. Awful. If you can zoom in, I'm drawing a blank on how to do it. Let's see. Does it say in the controller? In the controls? I'm not seeing anything about zooming. Oh, sweet, Aaron. That's good. Let me know when you want to play. I'll hop on and help you get through the campaign so you can start on the season. Because the new season just started, so it's perfect timing. I think my new rogue is like level 15 or something like that. Yeah, Aaron knows a lot about Fallout 76, Angela. So if you have any questions about 76, he's your guy. It's a bummer he won't be joining us for the sub streams, because he's on Xbox. And if my informal polling is correct, he's the only person on Xbox. When do you meet Todd Howard? That's a good question. I wonder if 76 has many Easter eggs for the early games. Does that Enclave soldier that I talked to last night, is he a major character at all, or was that the only conversation you have with him? Oh, he's not? Okay. That conversation was great. I need to go in and clip some of that stuff out. That's his face on the cover of the game, isn't it? Or do they all have that same helmet? Oh, okay, that's every Enclave soldier? Okay. Yeah, it's over on the purple
Asinoy
side.
says I'm going to give you very specific directions for something similar in a future stream, so do it.
Well, whenever you put it that way, I don't want to now. I'm gonna specifically not do whatever you say. How about that? I have to do it? These two save points are like right next to each other. This won't stop me because I can't read. What's that from? That sounds familiar. Another one of these things? Arthur? Really? I must have seen memes or something. Ah! Okay, so you can zoom in on the second Dark Alliance, but not this one. Bro. Leave me alone. There we go. Classic. Use the old pillar to dance around. Can't reach me. There we go. And I leveled up. Pro gamer move. Pro gamer. Man, when do I get to ball lightning? Come on. Oh, it's 16 points? Maybe I just don't have enough. Okay, I guess I gotta save these. Hang on, there's a save point back here. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream here. I was hoping to finish this mine area, but it's taking longer than I expected. The Drow Underworld. Alright, well thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. I hope you had a good time. Thank you Parrots, thank you Alp. Thank you Aaron, Anja, Bean, Necro, David. Everyone for tuning in. Hope you had a good time watching. Maybe next time we'll get the stream back on the For You page on the old TikTok. We'll have to see. I'll probably be live tomorrow with Fallout 2 again. We'll see how it goes. But this was a good time. This was fun. This game's been a blast. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I think I've decided once I finish this game, I'm going to go to Two Towers as my secondary game. But I'm going to continue the Fallout series as my main thing, obviously. Yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a good night. Have a good day. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Take care.